Yes, what?
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
Yeah, that was a cakewalk, Miss Divine. I was expecting mines, turrets, a variety of predatory creatures, maybe some robots. That was a real letdown after how you hyped it up.
I'm not easily impressed. But you've managed to surprise me. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Yes, but if you dispatch that courier, then he's not going to be there when I get there.
You're back. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was nothing I couldn't handle that was actually disappointing. I was expecting a challenge.
Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated or you're just that good. Anyway,
Both,
I'm
but
relieved
mostly
you
the
made it through
first.
okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
I sense that your hostility stems from a past tragedy.
How could you possibly... Maybe someday I can... But no. No. Now isn't the time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
Little sister, eh?
It's a pleasure to have you.
Look at that. You've still got all your limbs.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
Then I'll be heading for Kodos. Thank you very much, Miss Divine.
Good. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
What are the normal rewards for the mile?
Don't keep Marco waiting.
Alright, I won't. I was going to ask you more questions, but yes.
You enjoy your stay.
Time is of the essence.
You'll be talking to the other side of the moon if you keep trying to strike up a conversation.
How many times do I have to tell these people I'm not trying to talk to them? It's like I don't even stop or even look at them.
Captain Gabriel, it is pleasant to see you.
Likewise, Vasco, likewise. Kodos. I think I've been there before.
Was that your stomach or mine?
It is going to take me a while to get over the disappointment of that. It's like I was expecting something tough. At least like an overwhelming swarm of those monsters or something. And Lynn, you really didn't have to come with me. I appreciate it, but that was not necessary. Kodos. I think I've been there before. Sounds familiar, at least. Oh yes, I think I touched down on this moon for some reason. At some point.
Daring voyage in the oceans of space brings us here. Time to park this buggy.
Captain Gabriel, do you require my assistance?
No, just keep an eye on the ship, please. Nice.
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
The first. Don't mess around.
Well, obviously do if you've turned mercenary. I seem to have found my way into a restroom. Nice. Sterilize your hands. Good sign to have. Wonder if I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Wow, this is beautiful.
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Your organization?
You've heard of the First,
Indeed.
I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots.
Yeah, well, I've got some questions about the First.
Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
You mentioned the Major. Is that who runs the First?
That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
Alright, why would the Major want a confrontation?
To settle accounts. Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Freestar Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
Right, I want details on the First operations, including who hired you.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
I'll make you a counteroffer. I'll agree to let you go if you stay out of Freestar space.
I can't do that. The losses I'd incur would be too great. How about I sweeten the deal? Accept my offer, and I'll throw in a little something extra for you.
No deals. Tell me what I want to know or face the consequences.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective?
I'm familiar with the concept of politics and politicians. I'm no more stalling, Marco. Either talk or get shot. Your choice.
Oh, I've already made it.
I don't understand why none of them try to come in here and deal with us. They keep, shooting at what appears to be bulletproof glass.
Could use a little help.
Oh, I've used up all my med packs. Well, I guess it's time to switch that back to the trauma packs then. You alright, Lynn? No, obviously you're not. I'm sorry, Lynn. Oh, of course, on the way in, I noticed an incredibly valuable book. We'll not be leaving without that.
You're too way down. Let me take some things.
You're in no condition to do so right now, Lynn. Though I really do appreciate the sentiment. This man really likes his Chardonnay. Oh, that's better.
Hello.
Alright, now we can trade some gear.
How can I help?
Oh, I did not mean to give you Ember. Sorry about that. One moment. I suppose you can take my Deadeye. Oh, that's too much to carry. Alright. Alright, that's better. Thank you,
Come back
then.
soon.
Where? I don't see who or what you're shooting at, Lynn. Ooh, nice.
If you need help carrying something, just ask.
I'm alright right now, Lynn.
Let me see what you've got! No more fighting for the time being.
Contact! Contact!
There we are, finally. Oh, an onion. I don't know who keeps turning that on. Very annoying. I just want to double check that we've checked everywhere in here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the cockpit. Hi, Vasco. Alright, once again, I am carrying contraband. And you know, everyone knows what that means, right? We're going to the Wolf system.
We're clear.
You know what, Robin? Fine. You win. I'll ask this random stranger in the depths of space if... Thanks. You're a lifesaver. My wife and I are trying to get to Volai Alpha. I keep telling her we're on the right track, but she insists our heading's wrong.
That's because we did jump past it.
Robin, can you go 5 minutes without interrupting me?
Maybe if you listen to me every once in a while, I wouldn't have to interrupt you.
I'm still here if you two actually want directions.
Yes, we do. I'm so sorry about this. Some of us get a little testy when we're in the wrong.
In the wrong, my ass. They're gonna say it's ahead of us. You watch.
Well, we'll just see about that, won't we?
You're right, it's just up ahead.
How about that, Robin? I told you I knew where we were.
Well, you don't have to look so smug about it.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Thanks for your help. Make your way.
Do they not have a navigation system? Oh, and I have a new skill point. Ooh, so close to being able to raise my security. I think it's time now to go for intimidation.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
The Dan responding to hail. You are cleared to dock. Welcome to UC Space.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the thing.
Greetings, Captain.
Guess who's back?
How may the Trade Authority assist you?
How do you think?
Yes, of course.
Tragic. Oh, apparently I haven't given you long enough.
It's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here on the edge of UC space.
Well, I don't want this on me right now, so who knows? Maybe it'll still be here next time I drop by. If someone picks it up and sells it, then good for them. I don't want to return to Aquila only to get arrested. Oh no, attacked. No one seems to believe in arresting people in the settled systems.
Indicators are green. We're free.
I am quite overloaded at the moment.
Sorry. Spaceport's always a move.
It's tough living here, but live on your own terms.
I'll say right up front that if you're short on credits, I can't help you. Any more charity cases, I'll go out of business. Everyone needs supplies. Suppose that's a good thing.
Tell me what you have for sale.
Well, all kinds of things. What are you looking for?
Credits. I'm looking for credits. You're kidding me. Accidentally sold him my pack. It looks like I have a better hunting rifle now. Alright, that's better. Thank you.
Late one night, and you will.
These Rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far?
I'm still not sure if it's for me.
Best to give it time. You're still pretty new, after all. So, what brings you by?
I got a couple of those encrypted slates.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Encrypted slates.
Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. Having two of these should make the job go a lot faster. Double the data and all.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
This won't take long.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
It's my fault I haven't done enough to stop them.
Set those thoughts aside. Right now, I need you to focus. How's your investigation proceeding?
It's going well. Once Alex cracks their encryption, we could learn a lot.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Causing friction with the Council doesn't help anyone.
Exactly. Dealing with the Council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
The informant was innocent. I had to help.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger Macmillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
It really wasn't that bad.
Is that so? Well, I hope that's not just false bravado.
It's not.
There's nothing wrong with feeling fear. More often than not, it'll keep you alive.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly.
I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco.
He tried
what
to bribe
about
me,
Maya
so...
Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important.
He's been working on the
I've done
encryption.
it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
I'll go and check it out.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If the Marshal's right, you could encounter serious resistance. Be prepared.
So we were done with my performance review then?
Good hunting.
Alright, thank you. To see if Victor Gabriel can track down and put an end to the First, tune in to the next episode of Starfield Interplanetary Diplomacy, starring yours truly, some guy you've never heard of, as Victor Gabriel, Deputy 3-Star Ranger.